Crack the ceiling, then I pour up the lean. I'm feeling good today. Good today. I'm feeling good today. Good today. I'm feeling good today. Pack of wood and then I roll up the tree. I'm feeling good today. Good today. I'm feeling good today. Good today. I'm feeling good, 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 good. Crack the Henny, then I pour it up. Then I drink it up, never throw it up. I'm feeling good today. Good today. I'm feeling good today. Good. Make the money, then I count it up. Then I wrap it up, gonna put it up. I'm feeling good today. Good. I'm feeling so damn good. Drink the medicine.
What's up, guys? We are back.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
We're back with another topic discussion.
Yes, we are back with another topic discussion, and I think this is another interesting one.
Is it juicy?
How you doing today?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
That's good. That's good. Your hair look good.
Thank you.
Red. I like that.
Where's it from?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But it is. It's very nice.
That's from ACA.
It's from ACA Hair. Official. On what? On
Good on you, this hair. It was on AliExpress.
Yeah.
AliExpress. All right, so let's just get right down to it. All right, today's topic discussion is: you haven't seen your child in years, and they hate you. Whose fault is it? So this one, we purposely like it. So I had to, well, we had to put it like that, right? Because you could say a lot of different things, you know. I'm a deadbeat father, somebody's a deadbeat mother, blah blah blah. But there are many situations where people get trapped in the middle, right? So usually in a situation like that, it's either your deadbeat father, your deadbeat mother, right? Nobody really looks at the situation so much when one, you know, when the other parent is holding you back or make the situation hard.
Okay, let's talk about this. So, Joe, let's say that for 21 years of your life, your mother told you that Joe's your dad, right?
Okay.
And then you find out that Joe's not your dad.
Okay.
How do you feel?
All right. So okay. That's a good one. Here's the biggest problem.
The question is, who you mad at? Your mom or your dad first?
You always get mad at the dad first. The dad is always, he is always the fall guy, no matter what. If he was right, you mad at him. If he was wrong, you mad at him. Nobody gets mad at mama, right? And mama sometimes is the person that's manipulating the situation. And the problem is this: you grew up in your mother's household and not in your father's household, so you are one-sided. You only know one side of the story, and you believe that one side of the story to be true. So then you go somewhere, let's say you go on Maury or a talk show or something, and you find out it's a lie. The first thing you're going to do is you're not going to believe it. You're not going to turn to your mother and be like, because you never see that. You're not going to turn to your mother and be like, hey, you lied to me. Like, hey, you're lying to me. It's not like that. The first thing you do is you get upset at the father, no matter what. And I just think it's a situation where it's all about maturity, your maturity level, your intelligence and your maturity level. That's what I think. Because if you young, no matter what, you're not gonna turn to your mother and be like, "Hey, you lied to me," unless if you got a bad relationship. You and your mother can have the greatest relationship in the world. She lied to you. You know what you gonna do? You gonna turn around and be like, "Don't worry about it," because I guarantee you lied to her a lot. But then when you gonna turn around, your anger go towards the father or the person who you thought was the father, or the person is not, or whatever. It's just always one-sided, And it's. I don't think a situation like that is fixable, right? It's not fixable. I don't even think.
So you don't think the child can fix the relationship with the father?
Yeah. What I mean by it's not fixable, what I'm saying is the question is, whose fault is it? I don't think you can say, even if it's the mother's fault, I don't think you can point a finger at the mother. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you can point a finger at the father.
But what if the mother knew? What if she willingly said to you, "This is your dad," but she know better than that? Because like you just said, Maury, they'll be on Maury like, "Well, I knew he wasn't the father anyway. I knew that wasn't your daddy anyway."
Yeah.
Like,
a lot of that is hurt though. A lot of those reactions, you know what I'm saying, if it's real, a lot of those reactions are just a front. It's I gotta put up a defense. That's what that is. That initial reaction is a defense. And the defense is, I ain't need you no way. I ain't know you good. You ain't my father. I'm glad you ain't my father. That's like the initial of defense. But you know what? I've known situations and people to be in situations where it wasn't their fault. It's not their fault, but yet they take the blame for it.
So I have another question. Okay, so this is kind of like another part of that. Okay. So let's say that you have a child,
right,
and you have doubts that the child is your child,
right,
and you have doubts. So would you go get a DNA test with the child?
Yes.
You would?
Yes. I don't care how disrespectful you feel it is.
After you raised the child for 18 years, you would go get a DNA test?
Oh, no, you didn't say that.
That's what I'm saying.
You're saying, okay, this person, I consider my child, and they 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
But do I just think one day I feel like, well, the mom said something like that?
She always said, we all argue, that's not your child anyway, or, whatever.
Hey, I'm going to tell you like this. I'm from the old school. If I've been in your life for the last 20 years and been doing whatever and, help raise you or whatever for the last 20 years, I don't care about a test. You can tell me all day long that ain't my child, right? I'm pretty sure that the child or, the person that's involved would consider you their father after 20 years or 21 years or whatever. You the only father that they know. Now, if they run around acting like you not the father and she run around saying you ain't the father, it might be something to it. But I mean, honestly, after 20 years, I'd probably be like, who cares? Who cares? And then after I find out that you are not mine, I'm going to pretty much say, I'm your daddy anyway.
Okay, so that's another question. Okay. Let's say you meet let's just say you meet your next wife, right? What's she called again?
Anyway.
Your male and bride, right? And your male and bride come and y'all have a kid together. She get pregnant and y'all have a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then let's say the baby is like 2 or 3 years old.
Okay.
And you have doubts. And
Pause. After 2 or 3, and I got a doubt, we going to get a test. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts.
Okay. So y'all, so you have a doubt, Y'all go to the test. It's not your child. It's, let's just say it's your neighbor's child.
Okay.
Do you take care of this baby?
No.
Still?
No. No. Now, I guess the better question is, would you and that person still be together?
Well, the child was 18. You've been in his life for 18 years.
Well, it goes back to what I said in the beginning. After 18 years, I'm the only daddy you know.
So why not after
I'm
3
gonna continue
years?
to be the same, huh?
Why not after 3 years?
3 years is too short of a time. That's 3 years. Man, look here. 3 years and 18 is a huge difference.
Okay. You're right.
They should have a law. After 21 years, that's automatically. I think they should have a law after like 21 years, like, and especially if you sign the birth certificate, because here in the state of Illinois, when you sign a birth certificate, you're the father, Jack.
Period.
You're the father, Jack. And they gonna take you through heaven and high water, which DNA testing the whole nine to get your name off of that.
Hell and hot water.
I like heaven and high water. Don't tell me what to say for my sin. Good Lord. Anyway, they take you through a lot here, you know. You sign that birth certificate, it's yours. Especially if you have to pay child support, they're gonna continue to take it. So while you going through DNA tests and all that, they still take it. And then after you find out that you are not the father, they still take it.
And you don't
They
get
still
money.
take.
Right.
They still taking your money,
They
Jack.
taking
They
money
still taking it.
and you don't get the money
Right.
back.
And then by the time they stop it, you ain't getting no money back.
Nope.
You ain't getting no money back. You can't even go back and take her to court. You can't even sue her to get that money back. That money gone. But that's here nor there. I'm just saying. After so long, you know, I'm like, it doesn't matter to me. If somebody told me that about my daughter, like, come along, talk about some, you know, that's not your child. Listen, it's too long. It's too late. Too late, too long. That is. No ifs, ands,
Well,
or buts.
I'm gonna keep my secret for another 5 years.
Oh my God.
6 years.
With your mail order husband.
I like my man from Illinois. Thank you.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't condone that.
Condone what?
I don't condone parents keeping their children away from the other parent. I know it's situations where
Only if it's like life and death. If
Yeah.
you've been abused by your ex or something,
Right.
then okay, cool.
yeah, but I
But
don't.
not
the
just
spite
being out of
thing,
spite.
Yeah, and a lot of people do the spite. Well, I see a lot of people do the spite thing. You know, I just think that's just like that's low.
Yeah, you should let your child decide if he or she wants to be part of their father's life or not.
Now, I do feel, I do have my own opinion about that. I feel like, first of all, you don't let a 3-year-old
I'm
have an
talking
opinion.
about.
I'm just saying. I just want to say. I just want to say this. I want to say this because there's a lot of parents out here that think that way. My 3-year-old don't have an opinion on being in you know
CJ, you want to see her
me
did
being
today?
in his life,
No.
right? That's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he don't want to see you. A child like 4 years old, they don't. You tell them no for something, they gonna say no. If then you tell them yeah, they gonna say yeah. I mean, come on, man. You gotta have more common sense than that. But that's the problem. A lot of these parents don't. They don't have common sense. Yeah, your baby don't want to see you. What you mean? My baby don't want to see me because you just said that to him. They go to him. You want to see your father? I ask my son that right now. You want to see your daddy? He'll turn to me and be like, no. And then I ask him the same question, like 15 seconds later, you want to see your daddy? He be like, yeah. So, I mean, you know, I just hate when people do that. You know what I'm saying? They talk about a child, like they go back and forth, right? The mother and the father's going back and forth about the child. Then you come to find out this child is like 4, 5. I'd be like, really? Like 4, 5, they can't
7,
make
8.
Yeah, 7, 8, 9. They can't make decisions for themselves. They too young. They can't make important decisions for themselves. Please, they can't go clean up their room when you tell them to go clean up. You know what I'm saying? But let me stop this before I start talking about some of these parents out here. Let me stop.
So, again, you guys, y'all can leave us a comment of what y'all think about this subject right here.
Yeah,
we heard what you said. We heard what you said.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, ma'am. Your mail order husband is waiting for you.
I like my man from Illinois said.
Whatever. He outside on the corner waiting for you.
Straight for Inglewood. Anyway, y'all, leave us a comment. Let us know what y'all think. Don't forget to comment. I said that already. I'm sleepy.
I think you did say that
I'm
already.
sleepy. Anyway, leave us a comment. Let us know what y'all think about this topic. Subscribe and give us a huge thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever you feel like.
Why you gotta put thumbs down in their head?
Because
you could just say, just leave me a thumbs up. Or
But
leave me a like.
if I tell them to do that, they're gonna do the opposite.
So if you say leave me a like, they're gonna leave you a dislike.
Yes.
So why don't you just get on there and say, leave me a dislike, thumbs down.
Why not leave me both? I give them an option.
What? Hey, anyway.
Yeah, so we'll see y'all in our next video.
Alright, deuces.
Bye.
Drink the medicine and spit the flu. Pour up yellow, same color Pikachu. Get a tussin, got a nigga bustin'. Pour a whole pint in a bowl of fruit. Then let it soak in with the vodka. Pour a line in a pina colada. By the end of the day, I done emptied the bottle. I'm coolin' the cooler.